Yo, what's happening, people? This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Breaking news. Arsenal have won an away game in 2020. Arsenal have won their first away game under Mikel Arteta, and it's happened today against Southampton. Yes, Arsenal have beaten Southampton by 2-0. Yes, Arsenal have kept a clean sheet. Yes, Arsenal have scored more than one goal in a game. Arsenal fans are delighted about this because we've had a terrible, terrible week since the restart of the coronavirus, and it's just got a lot better right now. Listen, let me not get too overly gassed. The performance wasn't amazing. It was good. It was a good win. It was a good, solid win. Good performance from the team. They worked hard in that 30-degree heated sun. It's a tough game out there. All of the lads were blowing hard, but they worked. They worked, and that's the main thing you can ask from the team. Arteta's got them playing really, really well at the moment, and all they're doing really is showing the manager that they want to play for the club. And I think that's why he went for Nketiah up top instead of Lacazette. I think that's why he went for Saka starting again today. Players that actually want to work hard. And you know what? I was critical of Nketiah against Man City. I don't think he did great, but he came back today and he was brilliant. He literally ran his socks off, and the goal proves that. Yes, it was a mistake from the Southampton goalkeeper, but he closed him down. He chased the right back to the centre back to the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper was about to pass it out, he closed him down and took the ball off him and just put it into an empty net. And that's what you want to see from the lads. Sometimes a bit of work rate produces goals, and that's exactly what happened there. And then he produced the goal by just working hard. It looked like we were going to have one of those games, especially when Aubameyang hit the bar early on. Great save it looked like in the end for McCarthy, the Southampton goalkeeper. Stuck a hand out and it just hit off the thumb and went into the the crossbar. Almost went into the back of the net. But we done well. As I said, went 1-0 up and sort of saw the game out to half time. Southampton had a couple of half chances. Ings had a small chance in that first half, but we limited their chances. At the Emirates, I think we conceded 21 shots. So this is a lot better. This is a lot better. We limited their chances today, and I'm very happy about that. I predicted that Arsenal wouldn't win this game because of the form. The form was bad, but it seems like my predictions I can't get right at the moment. Predicted that we beat Brighton, we lost, and predicted that we'd lose today and we'd won. But you know what? The 3 points is what I wanted to see. Clean sheet, 3 points, and a good performance from a lot of the players out there. Pepe didn't have his best game, but not everyone's gonna have their best game every week. So sometimes when one doesn't, the other team has to step up, and that's what's been lacking with Arsenal in the last few weeks. Not just one man's having a bad game, 7, 8, 9, we end up losing the game. Of course, the news at the start of the game was that Arteta's coming in. That Arteta was playing Xhaka today, and Xhaka did really well. Again, he's someone that he is a part of our midfield. He's not the greatest, but when he plays, we tend to play a bit better, and we did today a lot better. You could tell when Guendouzi and Sabas is sort of like holding it that there's a lack of fluidity from midfield. Whereas Xhaka, he's got the ability to just spread the play and find his man. But I can't fault many of the guys. Everyone worked hard and done well today. As I said, Aubameyang had a couple of chances, and Nketiah, of course, scored his goal. Willock off the bench as well. 2 academy players scoring today. Willock came off the bench and scored after Stevens got himself sent off for a last man challenge. Lacazette's resulting free kick hit the wall, and then he shot, which was parried by the keeper, and great following up from the kid Willock. 2 graduates from the Highland Youth Academy today scoring, and it's good to see, man. It's good to see the young guys coming through. Of course, Saka is already in the first team playing very well, and hopefully that will give them a bit more confidence. Going forward, we got obviously Sheffield United on the weekend in the FA Cup, and You know, they're coming off the back of a big defeat against Manchester United. They're coming back off a win. Let's just try and get some sort of momentum again, because this always happens with Arsenal. We win a game, and then we might lose the next two, and I don't want us to constantly happen. I want the lads to show fight, you know, for the shirt. Despite all of that, my man of the match hasn't been mentioned yet, and that's Rob Holding. A man under a lot of criticism, because, you know, he's come back from injury and he's not been his best self yet. But gets an opportunity today, as he did against Brighton, in for David Luiz, who's suspended, and he done very, very well. He's assured at the back. He won every duel in the air. Cleared every time the ball came to him, he just cleared his lines, kept it simple. Doesn't need to make them rash challenges that we see from David Luiz. Positioning tends to be quite good, and he was quite commanding at the back today. Really just assured, looked like he was growing his position. And I don't want to go overboard on how good of he is as a player, because he's got a lot to learn. But I can only go for the basis, especially from this match, of what I see, and he done very, very well in that position. And you know, it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward, because there's a lot of talk about him leaving a few weeks ago. Of course, Chambers is there. He's injured. David Luiz is now staying. Probably means Socrates will leave, but that's not even a guarantee. Socrates was on the bench today. And of course, we signed Mario on a 4-year deal as well, with Saliba coming in. What does that mean for Mustafi? There's so many things up in the air at the centre back, you know. So it's good to see. I think maybe Arteta's maybe using this last 9 games as a chance to see who's going to be here next season, who's going to be good enough to play next season. You know, we know 2 for a fact will be David Luiz and Mario, and Saliba as well, so 3. But who are the others? Who's going to really come to the fore when we need them to? Very happy with that. I guess the only other talking point was about Guendouzi. Arteta had mentioned that he's left out of the squad altogether today. And it looked like it was to do with, he said, squad management, but the Burnley game definitely had an impact, because, you know, he grabbed more pie by the throat and he said it will be dealt with internally, and it looks like the internal dealing with is that he left him out of the squad. You know, didn't have to leave him out of the squad today. He wasn't banned, but as a choice Arteta made. And hopefully Guendouzi learns from that. I don't want him to be the outcast of the squad. I want him to get involved, you know, get back in the squad. I want to see him start against Sheffield United. I want to see his confidence get back and fight on the pitch for the club. So, you know, we'll wait to see what happens with that. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game against Sheffield United. But I'm happy, man. 3 points in the bag. A clean sheet. Martinez kept a clean sheet. And of course, 2 goals from the academy prospects. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.